His way through the response to Hurricane Florence. I think back to this day 1 year ago. Hurricane Maria made landfall as a Category 5 storm, and the scars from the brutal hurricane are still very prominent. Countless homes were destroyed, schools were wrecked, and both Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands were without power for months. With us to discuss, Tim O'Brien. He's an MSNBC contributor and executive editor for Bloomberg Opinion, and he is in Puerto Rico on this anniversary, and Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett. She's the representative for the U.S. Virgin Islands, and she joins us on the phone. Tim, to you first. 1 year later, President Trump touts his response in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria, saying it was a win. You just wrote an article where you're saying that's not the case in terms of Puerto Rico. And we do have to put in perspective, Puerto Rico was, at least in terms of the power grid, in a compromised state before the storm hit.
Correct, but it wasn't 70% of the power wasn't out here, as the president has said, Steph. The loss of life here conservatively is about 3,000 people. That puts it on a par with 9/11. The winds that hit this island were about 155 miles an hour. Florence's winds were around 85 to 90 miles an hour. It took 11 months for the power grid to get back online for most Puerto Ricans, and many of them still have to jerry-rig electricity and solar panels to get power to their homes. I would also note that it took almost 2 weeks for the president to come to Puerto Rico after Maria hit. When he gave his State of the Union speech in January, he barely mentioned the island, and he's not here today. Ben Carson is here today with the governor of Puerto Rico.
Are there any signs that an investigation is going to be put in place? We know that that happened after Hurricane Katrina, and George Bush and his administration were widely criticized for their response. Do we think we're going to get that again?
It doesn't appear to, Steph. That's an excellent question. FEMA itself has acknowledged in its own reports that it fumbled its initial response to Hurricane Maria. The General Accountability Office has also come up with a similar report. Both of those things would seem to suggest that Congress should look at both the dexterity and the muscularity of the Trump administration's response to Hurricane Maria, which by all objective accounts was lacking. Probably